Hi everybody, Brian here. This is Class A Plus English, and we're going to continue today with another stream of Hercule, Agatha Christie's Murder on the Orient Express. The last stream we resolved the murder. Basically, everybody did it, but which is the end of the novel, or the Agatha Christie novel, one of her most famous, yeah. But the game continues, and like we saw in the last stream, there's been a 13th stab wound that the doctor found out. So Hercule has gone to Venice with Joanna Locke to investigate. Yeah, this meeting, this mysterious meeting with Ratchett, the killer. So we're going to jump into it today, and we're going to play some more, just to move the game along. What's happening? What else? Yeah, it's pretty early for me. It's 10 a.m. here. It's the 22nd of January. Yeah, a bit early for me. Normally, I stream later in the day or in the evening. But anyway, I thought I'm not working until 2 o'clock today, so I thought we could get a quick stream in. So sit back, have a coffee, whatever you're doing, relax, and we can continue with our boy Hercule Poirot in Venice, which is a place I've never been to. Would I like to go there? Maybe not. I don't know. I haven't been to Italy, but I imagine Venice is an incredible tourist trap, you know? I imagine everything is really expensive, and it's crowds of tourists. You know what I mean? I can just imagine. I've been to places like Barcelona where you have the Sagrada Familia, you know, the famous Gaudi church, and it's just I've never seen anything like it. It's just the sky was black with selfie sticks, you know, just everybody taking photos. It was crazy, crazy stuff, you know. So I don't know. It wouldn't really be on my bucket list. I mean, if anybody wants to buy me a ticket and invite me to Venice, sure, I'll come. But I prefer places maybe not off the beaten track, like more isolated places. But I think Venice would be a bit too crazy for me. I don't know. But still, I'm sure it's a really beautiful city. I've got the window open. I hope that's not affecting the noise. Where's my cat? I will close the window, okay, for a second. Okay, let's jump into the game. We're in Venice. Where am I? Bum, 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 bum. Let's get it started. So really quickly, this is the mystery. Let's have a look what the mystery is, yeah? This is what we're dealing with at the moment, yeah? The mysterious meeting in Venice. Ratchett, the killer, had a meeting planned in Venice. I will keep that appointment. It should be illuminating, okay? Just really quickly, this game is set in 2023. It's a modern update of the classic novel by Agatha Christie. Like I said, we've solved the murder, or at least we thought we had, but the game has added some extra chapters, you know. So we're playing with two characters today. We're playing with Joanna Locke, and she's the American detective who was involved in the investigation on the Orient Express. This is Samuel Ratchett, the victim. I say victim, but like a bad man, a very, very bad man. He was the murder victim, and Michael Clark. Okay, yeah, these are the characters. We can come back to them later on, I suppose. Let's continue with the game. So we're in Venice. Now, you can see I'm playing this part as Joanna. Joanna. It's Carnival. I played this a bit at the end of the last stream just to have a look. If this is your first time, well, again, like I said, my name is Brian. This channel is called Class A Plus English. I'm an English teacher in living in Spain. I'm from Ireland. and I'm playing video games to kind of, explain vocabulary and basically building vocabulary for ESL, English as a Second Language students. But of course, you don't need to be a language learner to enjoy this game. I'm playing story-driven games, so it's more Hercule Poirot than Fortnite, for example. A, because I'm shite at Fortnite and Call of Duty, and B, yeah, these are just games with stories that we can play.
Show me how an American detective would handle this.
Hercule. All right, so we are in Venice. It's Carnival. Carnival is a fiesta. It's a party before Lent. It's a kind of a Catholic tradition. Although in Ireland we don't really have Carnival, but here in Spain they do. And you can see everyone in Venice. Venice is famous for the masquerade, the masked balls.
Every carnival, my friends and I mask, and every carnival we lose one another.
A suspiciously American accent there for an Italian. Now I am expecting a delivery, a very important delivery today, so I might have to jump off at some point. I might have to jump off here to take a package. It's a very, very important package. I'm getting my new passport today, and it's being delivered. Sorry, I need to turn this. Well, I can't turn it off because I'm expecting a message from DHL, the delivery people. So excuse any kind of WhatsApp messages there in the background, and if I jump. You can see here we're on the plaza, so a lot of people are dressed up. Yeah, it's Carnival. Venice is famous for the masked parties that they have. I don't really know the origin of that. We can look into that later on. Venice, of course, a city of canals. I used to have a friend. I've lost contact with her now. A girl from Venice, and she was a singer. But she used to always tell me that in Venice, it floods a lot. It floods a lot. And a friend of mine is just sending me photos from Turkey. There's been flooding in the south of Turkey. But she said, like in Venice.
Ancora una volta sono dalla parte spagliata del canale per la festa.
Sorry, I don't speak Italian.
No, me too. Molto bene, tutti frutti, oggi. I don't speak any Italian. But anyway, she was telling me that, like, in Venice, like, she was living in Venice and it floods a lot. A flood, when there's, like, the water rises and...
It's impossible to find a gondolier during Carnival.
Right. Venice, of course, famous for just one cornetto, the gondoliers. Here's a man. Let's go and talk to him.
Hi there. We'd like to cross the canal, please.
There is a bridge about a kilometer down the canal.
Please. According to the map, the Fontana dei Conigli is just across the canal here.
No, I, Gabriele, cannot help you. I'm sorry.
We'll miss the 10 o'clock rendezvous if we try to get through this crowd, and have to walk a kilometer in both directions. Why is he refusing to take us across? He looks upset. I should try to find out why.
So he's using the word she uses the word rendezvous there, a French word meaning meeting. To have a rendezvous. We use this in English, yeah?
If it's a matter of price, I'm sure we can work it out.
Money? Money won't help me now.
His problem isn't money. What is it then?
He's sad. Okay, let's have a look.
Bella
Bella
Chiara. The
Chiara.
beautiful Chiara. A beautiful name for a beautiful gondola.
Okay, for somebody who doesn't speak Italian, she pronounces it well. Bella meaning beautiful. It's a bouquet of flowers. Another French word, I think. well, it's Valentine's Day or it's somebody's birthday. Maybe you go to the flower shop, we say florist, and you buy a bouquet of flowers, or you could also just say a bunch of flowers, I suppose. I want to buy a bunch of flowers, bouquet of flowers. Yeah, we have a bunch of bananas, bunch of grapes as a collective kind of
Ah, what a sham. A
word.
beautiful bouquet crushed by
A
revelers.
bouquet, yeah. So it's been crushed, it's been smashed by revelers, by party people. New node gondolier problem. Let's have a look. The gondolier problem. What is Gabriele's problem? He's fed up with tourists. I'm fed up. I'm bored. I'm tired. I'm fed up. Yeah. It's been raining for 3 days. I'm fed up with this bad weather. I'm fed up with my job. They don't appreciate me. Yeah, to be fed up. Phrasal verb. He had a fight with his girlfriend. He destroyed his bouquet of flowers. Well, Italian, it's going to be a problem of love.
Sweet.
Sweet! What is the name of the gondolier's girlfriend? Chiara? Gabriella. Well, his name is Gabrielle. Gabrielle and Gabriella. Mona Lisa.
Come on, Joanna. That's a
Okay.
rookie mistake.
A rookie mistake. A rookie is someone new, yeah? How would I explain that? Like, a rookie mistake is like kind of an error you make if you're new to the job, Anybody who's been watching these streams know I make a lot of rookie mistakes. Pretty much every stream because it's quite a new stream, yeah? Okay, obviously her name is Chiara.
All right.
All right.
That is a great detective job.
Thank you. So what do we have to do? We have to cross the canal. I need to find a way to get to the other side of the canal. So far, we have not been able to find a gondolier. Gondola is the boat. Gondolier is the person. There's another one at the edge of the square. I suppose we should try him. I need to find a way to we should try him. Doesn't really make. Oh, okay. They're talking. I should have done that beforehand. Yeah. Here's Hercule, just like standing around judging me.
I am sure this little problem will pose no challenge to you.
If something poses a challenge, yeah, it's a problem. It's an obstacle. You pose for a photo, like I was saying in Barcelona. Everybody, it was insane. It was like Instagram hell with all the selfie sticks and stuff. And loads of cats. Look. What happens? Oh, look. How would you describe that? This looks like rubbish. Americans might say garbage or trash. I would say rubbish. And of course, Venice is kind of famous for this. They say that, it's an ancient city.
Not a picture for the tourist brochures.
Yeah, they say it can be quite dirty.
Not a picture for the tourist brochures.
Okay. So we have a meeting at 10 o'clock, yeah? Ratchett, the murderer, well, he's a murderer. But he got murdered. Maybe justice was served, you could say. But he had a meeting in Venice at 10 p.m. And this is what we're trying to find out. We're trying to investigate. Chiara.
I'm sorry you had a fight with Chiara.
What? How did you know?
I'm a detective. I'd like to help, if I can.
If you have a spare engagement ring, detective, I'll take it.
Ah, I see. You lost the engagement ring you were planning to give Chiara?
Lost? It is worse than that. I threw it away in the canal.
Oh my God.
I bitterly regret this gesture. I now find myself without a girlfriend and without a ring.
He said if you have a spare ring, if you have an extra ring, if you have a car, maybe in the boot, or as Americans say, the
If we
trunk.
find the ring, maybe the gondolier will take us across.
You are right. There is not much time. I will help you.
So just going back there, yeah, it's to the word spare, S-P-A-R-E. Spare means extra. If you have a car, you might have a spare tire, you know, in the boot, or as the Americans would say, the trunk. To have some spare, what else would you have? You know, I've got a spare pen. My friend says, can you lend me a pen? Can I borrow a pen? I say, yeah, sure, I have a spare pen. You can borrow this. I have an extra pen. Okay, so we're in Partyville here in Venice, yeah? People are dancing very weirdly, yeah? Very strange. Look at Hercule. What's he doing? Should we follow him? Should we follow Hercule for a bit, see what he does? He'll never know. Oh, he has spotted me. Okay. People look like they're on ketamine or something here, you know? Don't really know what's going on. Strange Italians. If they're not being emotional about everything, they are dancing very strangely. Now, I'm sorry, any Italians. I have lots of Italian friends. I'm only joking. One thing about this game I've noticed is like there's Germans, there's Swedish, Americans, of course, but like they seem to go overboard. That's looking for fish. They go a bit overboard with the kind of Italian stereotype. Okay, let's have a look at this. We can get in here now. What do we got? It looks like it is a can of an energy drink, maybe? No. We have a plastic bottle. Way too much plastic in the world, everybody.
There are too many plastic bottles in the world.
Actually, I might have to click on this as well, yeah.
I don't need an empty soda can.
Soda. So Americans will say soda, meaning Coca-Cola, Sprite, Fanta. I would say a soft drink. So if I'm in a restaurant, I say, what soft drinks do you have? Like Coca-Cola, Fanta, whatever.
I know someone who'll be happy.
Molto bene. Oh. Is the sound okay? Is the volume okay? I guess this must be traditional music, but it kind of sounds like any video game medieval music, you know? I still want to get my... Is there a Starbucks around here? Strada San Polo, St. Paul's Street. I guess, I imagine. Polo.
It's calm and relaxing, although not as clean as it could be.
Jesus. They're a bit weird with Italians in this game, yeah, they really are. I'd have to look at who the... Don't do it, mate. Don't do it. It's not that bad. Yeah, you'll be alright in the morning. But you can see the crazy costumes. We should look this up in a bit now, yeah? Give us a minute. Here's Gabrielle. Let's talk about the ring.
Excuse me. I believe I have something that belongs to you.
Mamma mia, grazie mille, signorina. With this, I can now win my Chiara's heart again. I know it. How to thank you?
My friend and I need to get to the other side. We have a very important date at the Fontana di Conigli.
Ah, yes. The rabbit fountain. Of course, I'll take you across. Then I will call Chiara. Hopefully she will forgive me.
Chiara,
she
he
will.
says.
Well done, Detective Locke.
Chiara, not Chiara. Hey, we're on the gondolier. Or the gondola. Gondola. Which I imagine is incredibly
This district of Venice is
expensive.
very
Because, like I
charming.
said, it's
You will
a
love it.
tourist trap. Probably a really good job, though. Because there's just like crowds and crowds of tourists. Anyone doing like IELTS, you know, like there's always like the essay questions about over tourism and stuff. And of course, Venice would be a good example of this because, like, recently they have banned the big cruise ships coming in. Because, you know, like the cruise
If
ships
it's
would
not too
come
much to
in.
ask, can you wait for us until we return?
Yes, no worries. I can call Chiara from here. To
Chiara.
find the fountain, walk along the quay on the left, then cross the bridge and you are there. You cannot miss it.
Got it. Thank you.
Thank you, Signorina. You have made me the happiest gondolier in Venice. Yes, I
Molto
assure
bene.
you, I found your ring.
All right. So what was I saying? Yeah, I was talking about IELTS essays. Yeah, there's always
You
questions
have
on.
my full confidence, mademoiselle. I'll leave it to you.
They always talk about. There's a questions about like over tourism, and in Venice they have banned, they have prohibited the cruise ships because you know the cruise ships would come in and just basically herds of tourists, yeah, crowds and crowds of tourists would come in and swamp the city. So they've banned them as far as I know. We'll look at Venice on the map. Okay, go over the bridge, he said. Ciao. Ciao. I had a student from Bologna in Italy. Okay, what am I supposed to be doing? All right, I'm looking for somebody. Right, this is where the meeting is taking place. I don't know what time it is. Ciao. He looks. No. Group of people here. Hello? Hello? There's something over there. What was it? Where is it? So we're in a plaza square. Some gelato, some ice cream, Italian ice cream. I did the Camino de Santiago, the St. James's Way in the north of Spain, and oh my god, I did it with some Italians. They ate so much ice cream. We'd be hiking all day and we'd get to a village and be like, oh, let's take a rest. Okay, there's somebody coming out of somewhere there. We would we'd be hiking in the mountains. I did like
It's
320
9:55. The right time
kilometers,
in the right
everybody.
place. Now AW just needs to show up.
You made me run, Detective Locke. Poirot does not run.
Christ,
I'll
he's becoming a
wait,
whiny
sitting
person,
down.
isn't he? Where's the old Poirot that we used to know and love that was totally in control? Now he's just complaining all the time. So anyway, I was doing the Camino de Santiago and I did it on my own. I walked 320 kilometers from Leon to Santiago de Compostela. And I did a couple of days on my own and then I didn't like it. So I had met these Italians and I stuck with them basically. I kind of invited myself to join them.
We have an appointment, I believe.
I don't think so. I've never met you.
That's a very American accent. Ciao bella.
Did you have an appointment here at the fountain?
Yes, to party.
Good. Good answer. Hello? No. So anyway, yeah, I stuck with these Italians.
I have an appointment with you, don't I?
No, dove la tua mascara?
Yeah, we need a mask. We need a mask. Ice cream. But we'd be hiking all day in the mountains, things. We'd come to a village and we'd say like, oh, we're going to take a break here. We're going to have a rest, or we're going to have lunch or something. And we'd find a shop, you know, a supermarket or something. And I would go in and I would buy a beer. I'd buy a beer. And all the Italians would buy ice cream. Infoturismo. So here we are. Okay, so we're in O. Plaza della Fontana, the square of the fountain. Hello, where are you? I have a meeting. Somebody came out of here, didn't they? Ring the bell. You can ring my bell.
Nobody. The desk clerk must be asleep or off partying. If there's no one to help me, they won't mind if I help myself.
So it's the guest book. Look, let's have a look. So it's what? A.W. Andrew Riley, USA. Elia Shellstrop, Sweden. Pascal Costa from Portugal. So let's do some countries. Yeah, Andrew Riley, he is American. Ella Shellstrop, she is from Sweden. She is Swedish. Pascal Costa from Portugal, he is Portuguese. Alexandre Baquet is from France, he is French. Catherine Avril is from Denmark, she is Danish. Rafael Villanueva is from Spain, he is Spanish. Angelo Mussolini is from Italy, he is Italian. Aziz Awadi is from Switzerland, so he is Swiss. Somebody from Switzerland is Swiss. Selena van der Woodsen, which sounds a bit Dutch to me, to be honest with you, is from Germany. She is German. And Luis Arujo is from Mexico, so he is Mexican. So we are looking for AW, and I see it here.
Aziz Wadi. That's the only name that corresponds to the initials AW.
Paziente, non ti ho sentito. Posso aiutarla?
How to start the discussion. I'm looking for someone. La Fontana di Conigli. So.
Hello, I'm looking for the Fontana dei Conigli. Do you know where it is?
Ah, it's right in front of the hotel. It's easy to recognize because of rabbits.
Thank you. I had an appointment with someone, but I can't find him. I wondered if he might be staying in your hotel.
I can't help you unless you give me the name.
It's Italians. So I used to teach a guy called Luigi from Bologna, and he was in his 70s. Adan Wada? No. Aziz Wadi. I used to have a friend called Aziz in Ankara.
I have an appointment with Mr. Aziz Wadi.
Turkey.
Do you know if he's here?
Well, unfortunately, he left the hotel this morning. He seemed to be in a hurry, but he left a carta. You are?
A carta, a card, a business card. I am Mrs. Ratchett. So Ratchett is the murderer / victim of the Orient Express. This is my real name, Joanna Locke. I'm going to say I'm Mrs. Ratchett.
I'm Mrs. Ratchett.
Mr. Wadi asked me to give the message to the signore, but I suppose this is okay.
All right, let's read it. I think I'm being watched. I changed our meeting place. Alice was sitting on the fountain. She glanced at the statue of the white rabbit. Suddenly the beast hopped away. Alice followed it again. Let Alice be your guide. After walking through a narrow alley and crossing a bridge, Alice came upon two men who were arguing over who had the tallest hat. Her feet led her back to the narrow alley. and then to a small square where she found a cat drinking tea. The mischievous Kitty ran into another alley. Alice chased after him. Breathless, Alice arrived in a large square with a barracks. Barracks is usually like where the army are for playing card soldiers. Out they came, marching towards her. Alice ran and ran to the end of a quay, like where the canal is. There, a large door with a gorgon's face on it demanded a secret code, the code that Alice had collected throughout her journey. Sorry, I have to watch my messages here because, like I said, I'm expecting a very important delivery today. And they've just sent me a message. Let's have a look. Okay, good. Yeah, cool. Okay. All right. So, sorry about that. It's very, very important. It's my new passport I'm waiting for. Alice ran and ran to the end of a quay there, a large door with a gorgon like a monstrous face on it demanded a secret code, the code that Alice had collected throughout her journey. Pick it up. Can we rob him? La Fontana di Conigli means the fountain of the rabbits. It was Gabrielle who translated it for us. Now I looked this up on Google Maps. It doesn't exist. I have to find this AW who had an appointment with Ratchett today at the Fountain of the Rabbits. The identity of AW. AW stands for Aziz Wadi. He arranged to meet Ratchett somewhere else. So this is our mystery.
So, mademoiselle, was our mysterious A.W. here?
No, but I managed to get his name, Aziz Wadi, and a letter he wrote for Ratchett. It seems to be a kind of riddle rhyme.
Let me see.
A riddle rhyme rather than just a rhyme or a riddle.
Well, Ratchett and Mr. Wadi must love this book to refer to it so much.
Yes, I think we have to search and find the tracks that this person left for Ratchett to find him.
I think so. Lead the way, Mademoiselle Locke.
Aziz Wadi changed the place of his meeting with Ratchett because he felt he was being watched, so now I have to find it by solving his riddles. Okay, there's the riddle rhyme, as they say, but I think like all riddles are rhymes, aren't they? Oh look. So these are just collectibles in the game. They don't do anything, but yeah, you can collect them.
Help yourself, Joanna. You earned it.
Now the white rabbit is here. And there's the number 2. Okay, so we're looking at number 2 for the code. And then it said go this way, follow the rabbits. Ice cream, hairdressers, art, gatto. There's another number, 4. That should be a bit more interactive, in my opinion. Now, I'm going to cheat everybody. I don't usually do this, you know, but like I was looking at the game last night. Because I wasn't really sure what was happening, you know, because of the game. The game finished in the last stream. The murderers it was resolved. So if you haven't seen it, please go back and watch it. Hang on. So the novel was finished in the last stream. So like, go back and watch it. You can get the whole story. This is an extra thing that they've added to the PC game. These are extra kind of chapters, right? So last night I went online just to see there's like kind of fan websites and walkthroughs and things like that, just to see like how many. Is it just one chapter? You know, is this the final kind of scene, or is there more? And there's like 4 or 5 more chapters. Okay. And then I thought, like, okay, I'll have a walk around Venice and see what's going on. And I looked at the riddle. It's basically impossible. I went online to check the fan websites, you know. One described it as chaos. And honestly, I tried it for an hour without any kind of clues and tips. I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it whatsoever. So I thought today, rather than just watch me for 6 hours, running around Venice, well, I suppose I could teach a lot of words for like frustration, failure, lots and lots of stuff. I just thought this is impossible. So I looked at one of the walkthroughs and I got the number. So we're going to cheat. We're going to jump ahead. And so we're going to skip about 6 hours of walking around looking for numbers. Okay. Forgive me, but it's just my life is too short. You know what I mean? Really quickly. Let's go here. Where are we? Let's have a look at word of the day. Apprehension. Look at this word.
Apprehension.
Apprehension. What does apprehension mean? Well, apprehension most often refers to the fear that something bad or unpleasant is going to happen. It's a feeling of being worried about the future. The word can also refer to seizure. Okay, it's to be worried, to be apprehensive about something. There is growing apprehension that the next quarter's profits will be lower than expected. Yeah, we're worried in our company that the company isn't doing very well. So yeah, to be apprehensive. Yeah, apprehensive, apprehension. One more time.
Apprehension.
Let's take a quick look at Venice. Yeah. Now, here we are. How would you describe, where would you say Venice is? I would suggest it's in the northeast. Northeast. It's on the coast. It's in the northeast of Italy. I think it's the major city in the northeast. You've got Milan. Now, like I was saying, I know a girl from Venice. Basically, Venice is kind of like a Disney World now for tourists. You know what I mean? You got St. Mark's Basilica, etc. I think, as far as I know, all the Venetians live here. They don't actually live. Let's have a look. Venice, the capital of northern Italy's Veneto region, is built on more than 100 small islands in a lagoon on the Adriatic Sea. It has no roads, just canals, including the Grand Canal thoroughfare, lined with Renaissance and Gothic palaces. The center square, St. Mark's Square, contains St. Mark's Basilica, which is tiled with Byzantine mosaics. Ooh, I wonder why there's so much stuff from the Byzantines. Yeah, it's because they went to Constantinople, they sacked the city, and they took it all back to Venice. There's a lot of Venice influence in Istanbul, I believe. The Galata Tower, the Galatia Tower, was Venetian, I think, wasn't it? Anyway, so like I said, I cheated and I took the code because I found this place. And so I'm just going to jump in rather than spend 6 hours running around town. So the number is 2, then the second number was 6 that we got. And then it's 4, 6, 9.
No, I did something wrong.
Hang on. 2, 8, 4, 6, 9. That's not a guess, it's a pure cheat. I admit it. There's the Gorgon's head. Sorry, there's the monster's head. Can we open the door? There you can see the kind of Gorgon. Yeah, the kind of Greek. It's Medusa, maybe. Yeah, it's Medusa. Which is kind of funny for me. Like in Spanish, I think in quite a few languages, like Medusa is the animal that lives in the sea. In English, we say a jellyfish for Medusa. Oh, hang on. Sorry. Wait. I need to go on.
Hey, you.
Wait. Hang on. Okay, we're going to have to stop there. I forgot to change it back. I'm still on the map. So there's one of my mistakes that I was talking about.
I can't lose them.
All right, I just did the code. We went through the door, and there's a murder. Somebody, look, so we have to chase this guy. Find out what's going on here. Ooh, now she can jump. Okay, come on, stop, police, Boston PD. Ah, come on. Where's he gone? Stop, I'm gonna shoot. All right. Come on, Joanna, you can do it.
Move over.
Police. Yeah, American law enforcement. Okay, they're all doing their weird ketamine dances.
Too many! Too many masks! The murderer could be standing there watching me and laughing.
They all look the same. Is it you? Is it...
Yes, Detective Locke?
The murderer got away. I'm coming back, but it looked like he dropped something when he climbed the first wall.
All right, I'll go and see. For my part, unfortunately, I could do nothing for the victim. He was already dead. I have already alerted the Italian authorities. I will see what I can find while I wait for them.
So, okay, I was on the wrong screen there, so we missed that. We went through the door after the code, and then we saw somebody getting stabbed, basically. And that's when Joanne chased the suspect. I must examine the crime scene undisturbed by the police. Probably illegal, Signore Poirot. Okay, what do we got? Money! Yeah, I wouldn't be looking at that. I'd be looking at the cash.
A pair of women's glasses. Was Ratchett planning a new identity?
So that's right. So Ratchett, the man who got murdered, but who is also a murderer, he had lots of fake identification. Benjamin Franklin's, everyone. Dead presidents.
There must be several tens of thousands of dollars in this bag.
Analyze the crime scene. Okay. There's our victim. Okay, we've got a got the luggage.
Various clothes in his suitcase. Mr. Waddy was obviously planning to leave this city.
We gotta get out of this place. A key ring. Okay, we've had some adventures with a
A
key ring
bunch of
before.
keys. If, as seems likely, Mr. Wadi is a resident of Geneva, then one of these may belong to his home there.
What flag is that? Is that Iraq? Egypt? I'm not sure. But he lives in Geneva. He lives in Switzerland. Swiss passport. Hey, I'm getting my passport today, everybody. There he is, look. Aziz Wadi. Date of birth 1978. Jesus, he doesn't look like he looks a bit older than that now, yeah, doesn't he? 166, he's pretty small.
Mr. Wadi's Swiss passport. I'll see if I can find a match on the internet to confirm his identity.
So, this is an updated version of Hercule Poirot. He has a mobile phone, everybody, yeah? It's 2023. It's January or December, I'm not really sure which. Find information about Mr. Wadi. First name, Aziz Wada, Aziz Wadi, Aziz. My friend Aziz has a motorcycle company in Ankara, if you're ever looking to buy a motorbike. Nationality, he is from Switzerland, so he must be Swiss. The city, Lyon, Turin, Geneva. And how old is he? Well, it would say 54, 37, 45. It says 45, but he looks older, in my opinion. But hey, who am I to say? Confirm.
I'm right again.
Very good.
That happens to me a lot.
Let's have a look at the body.
The victim was stabbed. Apparently the method of choice in this case.
They like stabbing. They definitely like stabbing here. Let's go back. She said that they dropped something. Jesus, you wouldn't leave the money there, would you? Like, you know? Can you imagine? Can you imagine walking down the street and it's like, I don't know, what do you say, tens? I don't know, 50,000 euros. Oh. Hey!
Come to Poirot, my exquisitely sculpted friend.
This is what's important, everybody. Oh, look, there's something over here. I spy with my little eye. An Italian passport. I can't move it. Ratchett! Repubblica Italiana, or Cassetti, or Michael Clark. He goes under so many pseudonyms, so many fake names, I just don't know where to start anymore. This is Enrico Caldo, Italiana. Surely that's Italiano, no? Italiana being feminine. Date of birth, 1960, Turin,
A false passport with Ratchett's picture, Clark.
Yeah, that's our boy.
Ratchett. How many others? Now he will become Enrico Caldo. It appears Ratchett changed his identity as often as his socks.
Or maybe not, yeah? But anyway, yeah? Enrico Caldo, Cassetti, Michael Clark, so many names. Let's go back and find Joanna. He won't run, he can only walk fast, look. Let's go steal a gondola. No. It's like cash. Imagine walking down the street. Just a dead body. A suitcase full of cash. What would you do? Leave comments in the, leave your reply in the comments. What would you do? Let's do a conditional, yeah? If you found a bag of money and a dead body in the street, what would you do? Well, if I found a bag of money and a dead person in the street, I would phone the police, everybody, because I am a good citizen. I would secure the area. What do I have to do? What's next? Money in the backpack. Intuitions allow you to draw your own conclusion, to come to your own opinion, to draw your own conclusion. It's from a deal with Cairo, which was mentioned in the diary. Or I think so. Really quickly, I'm not going to explain. You need to go back and watch the previous streams. A child called Daisy was kidnapped by Enrico Caldo, and the family paid a ransom. Ransom is the money. If someone gets kidnapped, they say, we want $1 million, to get your child back. So they paid the ransom. So this is obviously where the money's from, I reckon.
This is the most likely answer.
I'm sorry I couldn't catch
Who's
the
Joanna?
suspect, Mr. Poirot.
There is no need to apologize, mademoiselle. Your efforts were marvelous. I found some information about Mr. Wadi.
Did you access the FBI database?
Don't worry, my little gray cells were enough. However, the database may confirm the origin of these banknotes.
No need. I included them when I continued my investigation.
Excellent.
Excellent. Find the serial numbers of the dollar bills among the photos on Joanna's phone. So there's a kind of an English thing here. Americans will say, $10 bill. In England, they will say a $10 note, or a €20 note. For the paper money. We say notes, Americans will say bills. Now, Americans will use the expression bucks. You might see that in films, yeah? Oh, it's $50 to go on a gondola, meaning $50. In England and in Ireland, we say quid, Q-U-I-D. So if you're in London and you're taking a taxi and you say, excuse me, Mr. Taxi Driver, how much does it cost to go to the airport? And he'll say, it costs 50 quid. 50 quid meaning £50. Or in Ireland, it would be €50. So we got Benjamin Franklin's here. We got some serial numbers. Let's have a look. NA215215. Nothing there.
No, this isn't it. Think. No, Joanna. That doesn't track. Come on, Joanna. That's a rookie mistake.
Again, it's a rookie mistake, she's saying. Okay. NA215.
The detective gets it right.
What's this?
No, I did something wrong. No, this isn't it. Think.
All right, relax. Okay. NA215.
Hey, I'm a pretty good detective after all. That is a great detective job.
Nice. Who needs computers, everybody?
It's part of the ransom money from the Armstrong case.
You are surprised?
I suppose not. So Ratchett had it in an account at the Banque du Lac.
It would seem
The Banque
so.
du Lac,
He
the
knew
Lake
serial
Bank?
numbers on the banknotes could be traced, and he could not spend it. So he stashed it there.
But
He
now
hid
he's
it.
run low. Something he didn't count on. He hopes enough time has passed so he can begin to spend the ransom money.
There is something else he didn't count on.
What's that?
He didn't count on you, Detective Locke,
Oh.
and your tenacity.
Thank you. But we are still left with the murderer on the loose.
But we progress. We know Mr. Wadi had an appointment with Ratchett. He had a bag full of money and a passport with Ratchett's photo, but a new name.
what is your opinion about the passport?
Enrico Caldo. Ratchett wanted to disappear again, hiding behind another fake, false identity. The passport reveals Ratchett's true identity. No. So far, he's always using fake IDs.
I discovered that he was arrested in Armenia for trafficking in stolen art and was supposed to be arraigned in January. Once again, he changed his identity and vanished.
You are correct, mademoiselle. He also told me that he was threatened, and that threatening letter we found in his room was real. He had to disappear once again.
Why did the murderer leave the money? It was too risky to take it. The motive is not the money. No, the murderer who killed Aziz. It's too risky. No, the motive. It's revenge. This is all about revenge, this story.
The bag isn't very big. He could have easily run away with it. If he didn't take it, it was deliberate. He wasn't interested in the money. If the motive wasn't money, it leaves passion or revenge for motive.
So, Detective Locke, what do you think? Passion or revenge?
Okay, I don't want to. If you're, this is the first time you're watching this. Yeah, this is an extension to the novel. But like, so go back and watch the previous streams. Yeah, because then it's the full novel. I'm not going to say what happened, but basically a child was killed, and oh my God, they chose the wrong child because there's a lot of revenge in this story. So often the motive for murder can be passion, love, passion, or revenge. It's definitely revenge, yeah. Definitely.
Revenge seems like an obvious motive to me. The murderer carefully followed Wadi from the fountain to the new meeting place despite Wadi's precautions. That is cold and careful.
Excellent. We cannot yet know for certain, but that is a sound psychological analysis.
Thank you.
We have an idea of the motive. It is the same motive as that of our 12 would-be murderers on the train. But we still must know who was under that mask.
So, yeah, the person was wearing a mask, obviously, with Carnival. The same murderer who killed Ratchett, a murderer hired by Ratchett. So the idea was that with Ratchett, we found 12 stab wounds, okay, on the body on the Orient Express. But then at the end, the doctor, Constantine, he said he had discovered a new wound, a new stab wound, which is why we're kind of extending this game. We're kind of looking at what's going on because there's a meeting in Venice, yeah? So I think it's the same murderer. Or it's hired by Ratchett to kill Aziz. No, I think it's the same murderer. There's a new murderer.
I think Wadi's killer is also Ratchett's murderer. The motive for both deaths was revenge, and both are related to the Armstrong case through the ransom money.
Exactly. So our murderer is linked to the Armstrong case. The money is linked to the Armstrong case. But these glasses that I found in the bag, they must have something to do with this case too.
Wait, those glasses mean something to me.
Hang on 1 second, everybody. Sorry. There's something I want to do, but I can't do it on YouTube, yeah, because I have a very bad habit, and I need to turn off the camera so I can do it, if you know what I mean. Back to the game. Now, who do the sunglasses belong to? Dr. Constantine, who's the doctor on the train, obviously. Suzanne Moreau, Daisy's nanny. Now, she was blamed for the murder. She committed suicide. She killed herself. And, you know, she's innocent. She was innocent, so it's a tragedy.
Wait, I know. I've seen these. They belong to Suzanne Moreau, little Daisy's nurse. I remember seeing them in her bedroom. But they were gone the day she died.
I remember the press saying that the nurse had committed suicide.
The press being the newspapers?
And the glasses are proof that she was killed by Ratchett or his accomplice. He took those glasses. I always had a gut feeling, but now, Mr. Poirot, now I have proof Suzanne was innocent.
Yes, you do. But the question I ask myself is this. Why did Ratchett keep these glasses?
Okay, she said there that she had a gut feeling. Your guts is basically your stomach, your belly, yeah? To have a gut feeling is to have like an instinct, you don't have any evidence or proof. Like, oh, I have a gut feeling about that man. He's a bit suspicious. He's a bit dodgy. I don't trust him. Now, I don't have any evidence, He's perfectly fine, but I have a gut feeling. Something in my stomach tells me that this person is, to be careful. Now, let's have a look. Why did he keep the glasses? Trophies of his victims, future fake evidence. Well, Suzanne Moreau is dead. I think there's a lot of dead bodies. Maybe he is a serial killer. I don't know. And often they say with serial killers, they like to keep a memento of the people that they kill, right? And they use this kind of expression. It's a trophy. So let's go for this one.
In my investigation at the time, I had already found Daisy's hair clip in one of Ratchett's hideouts, and now Suzanne's glasses end up in this bag, which was a delivery to him.
2 objects from 2 victims of Ratchett.
Keeping an object belonging to his victims as a memento of the murder. He was a fetishistic
Souvenir.
killer, a trophy hunter. Okay, we managed to clear up some of the gray areas. What now?
Okay, so
The bag
many
only
people
contains
have
a fraction
fetishes. No?
of the $1 million ransom of the Armstrong case. The rest must still be in a secure place. I will make a wager with you that it is the Banque du Lac in Geneva where Mr. Waddy worked.
Waddy was also the keeper of Ratchett's secrets. They were killed by the same murderer.
Agreed. Well, there is nothing more we can do here except wait for the police. Prepare yourself for a long evening with the police. We have a lot of explaining to do.
And after that?
A visit to Geneva, perhaps?
Okay, he said a wager. A wager is a bet, to make a bet. He will wager that, sorry, I had a smoke there, yeah. He said, I'll have a wager that the killer, the money is in Switzerland. Okay, we're moving on to the next chapter. There's some food there. Hey, choo-choo! So Agatha Christie, I think she's the most best-selling novelist of all time, maybe. Venice, December 18th, 2023, 11:49. It's almost 10 to 12. It's almost midnight. It's Book! Hey, my boy! He's the director of the train. He's the boss.
I was worried about you.
We just left the police station. We had to explain to the Italian police that we were not murderers.
What? Another murder?
I'll tell you when we're underway.
Another
Are all
murder?
Passengers and staff aboard.
Yes, everyone is here. We were waiting for you.
Excellent. Let's not waste any more time. We have to make a longer than usual stop in Lausanne.
What? How long?
Long enough to do a little banking in Geneva.
All right, come on. That's where the money's at. Okay, what time is it? It's 11:06, so I've played for just like an hour. It's kind of a short stream, I think, today. We're moving on to the next chapter. Look, it's the Orient Express, everybody. Choo-choo, chugga-chugga choo-choo. Now, in the last stream, I said...
Madness! A 13th murderer of Ratchett?
Mon ami, he was not well liked.
No, not at
But
all.
Monsieur Michel would have seen anyone enter Ratchett's compartment. And there were another 10 people milling about, taking
Hanging
their turn
around.
and stabbing him. How could they not notice an uninvited killer?
Okay, I'm going to finish it there. We're moving on to the next one. I will do the next stream. Maybe... When am I going to do the next stream? Tomorrow? I'll do it soon enough, though. I'll do it this week, definitely. Like, what day's today? Wednesday, yeah? So if I don't do it tomorrow, I'll do it Friday evening, and we'll move on because I want to move the game on, okay? Anyway, yeah, so that was Venice, everybody. A very beautiful city, somewhere I'd like to go, but it would not be on my bucket list. I think too many tourists for me, too crowded, too expensive, could be a bit tacky. I don't know. So anyway, if you liked this, please press like. If you haven't already, please subscribe. It's a very small channel, very niche channel, building English vocabulary for students, and just playing story-driven games. I hope you enjoyed it, so please help me out and press those likes and subscribe. And notifications, because I will stream when I have an opportunity. I'm working now at 2 o'clock, so I got to work for a bit this afternoon. And we'll continue it there. I hope you enjoyed it anyway. Take care. Have a fantastic day. It's Wednesday. It's the 22nd of January already. Time is flying. But January, it was Blue Monday, wasn't it, this week? The most depressing day of the year. But Blue Monday is kind of a funny thing because it was kind of invented by a travel agency, a holiday company in England, I think. They worked out it's January, the weather is terrible, everyone is broke. Yeah, well, most people are broke after Christmas, the New Year holidays. We don't have much money. We're waiting to get paid, etc. And so they decided to call it Blue Monday, so you could fly away to sunny Spain and get away from all that winter stuff. But anyway, I hope you're well. Take care. See you soon. Good luck. Bye-bye.